Are learning useless talents. I'm going to show you guys how to win at chess, 100% guaranteed. Now I'm not going to teach you guys how to play chess. If you don't know, I provided a link in the description. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. There is one catch. You're going to have to get your opponent to agree to play with this setup and for you to play white. This is going to seem awfully fishy, but it's a pretty normal looking game. It's actually modeled after a game played by two international masters. White doesn't have particularly good position, and black is actually up one bishop, so it shouldn't be too hard. Once you do convince them to play, you've won. There's absolutely nothing they can do. And this is how it's going to go. You're white, so you go first. Take your queen, capture their pawn, checking them. The king can't move here because your horse is covering that square. So the king's only legal move is to recapture the queen. Plus, why wouldn't they want that queen, right? After they do that, you're going to take your horse and recapture their dark squared bishop, double checking the king. Your horse is checking the king, and so is this bishop. The only way to get out of a double check is to move your king. Can't move here because this horse is covering it. The king could move back into this corner, and if they do, we'll move our horse here, checkmating them instantly. Now your opponent will probably see that, and they won't do that. Instead, they'll take their only other legal move. They can't move here because of this bishop, and move to this square right here. Once they do that, you're going to take your other horse, checking them again. They can't move back because of this bishop covering this diagonal. Can't move here because of this horse. So they move here, their only move. Then you're going to take your pawn, move it up two squares, checking them again. The king can't capture either of these two because they're covered by your horse and your rook here. This diagonal is still covered by your bishop, so their only move is right here. Then you move your pawn up one, checking them once again. Bishop still covering that long diagonal. This pawn covering this square. This is their only move. Then we're going to take our bishop, move it back a spot. The king's covering it. They can't recapture. Their only move is right here. The king's also covering this pawn here. After they do that, we'll move our rook up one square, checking them once again. Our horse here is covering our rook, so they can't recapture. Their only move right down here. After that, we'll simply move our king up a rank, allowing for this revealed attack on the king. And that, my friends, is actually checkmate. From a very normal looking game, when the king appeared to be safely castled on the king's side, we were able to chase it all the way to our back rank for a checkmate. And that, my friends, is how you win at chess, 100% guaranteed.